You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back to The Vocal Technologist. We're here to cut through some of the noise from recent tech talks and really pull out the ideas that matter for how we're building things today.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got quite a range this time. Everything from startup growing pains and platform engineering to, AI code assistance and even processing data at just massive scale.
Definitely covers a lot of ground.
Yeah.
So let's start with those startups. Platform engineering, it feels like it's suddenly everywhere for growing companies. Is this just a new label or is something really changing?
Well, I think it's more than just a buzzword, especially now. For startups hitting that rapid growth curve, investing strategically in platform engineering can really transform things.
Well, that's all.
It's about boosting delivery speed, cutting down the friction for developers. Think standardizing reusable bits, automating the annoying stuff, making it easier for new folks to get started. It's not about adding red tape. It's more about improving the whole system's health so developers can actually build the product faster. Less time fighting fires, more time shipping features.
Right, giving them that streamlined path. And speaking of infrastructure helping out, AWS Lambda just rolled out something pretty significant, didn't they?
Oh yeah, that's a big one. They upped the response payload limit to 200 megabytes.
Which is, what, 10 times bigger than before?
Exactly, up from 20 millism. And that's not just, a bigger number. It means you can push much richer data like complex AI model outputs or detailed responses straight back through Lambda.
So potentially simplifying things quite a bit for certain apps.
Definitely. Think real-time chat, mobile apps meeting lots of data at once. It can cut down on complexity, maybe avoid extra services or weird streaming setups, lower latency too. It's a solid improvement.
Okay, interesting. Now, shifting gears a bit, there's this provocative idea from Andrej Karpathy floating around. Vibe code is legacy code.
What's he getting at there? Sounds a little ominous. Hey, yeah, it definitely makes you stop and think. Vibe coding, as he puts it, is basically using AI tools to write code super fast, but maybe without fully understanding every line or the deeper implications.
Like speed over substance.
Sort of. It's great for banging out prototypes quickly, exploring ideas, but the catch, Karpathy argues, is the technical debt you rack up. It's like getting a complex machine that works, but nobody knows how it works.
Right, a black box that's waiting to break at the worst possible moment.
Exactly. So it really poses a question for you, the listener.
Yeah.
When is that raw speed worth the potential headache down the line? It's a trade-off, right?
A tricky one for sure.
Yeah.
Speed versus long-term health.
And speaking of speed and scale, but maybe in a more planned way,
What?
let's talk about Pinterest. They're doing something pretty major with their data platform.
Oh, absolutely. Pinterest's big data team is undertaking a huge migration. They're replacing their older Hadoop system with something new called Mocha.
Yeah, it's essentially a new architecture built around Spark running on Kubernetes. It's all optimized for containers, cost savings, and just massive scale.
Okay, so moving away from traditional Hadoop.
Right. They're using Kubernetes native tools, things like Spark Operator, Unicorn for scheduling, Celeborn for handling shuffle data efficiently. It lets them manage jobs across different hardware too, like ARM and by86.
That sounds complex.
It is, but it's a really smart move for managing resources dynamically and handling many different teams using the platform. It's kind of a blueprint for how big companies can modernize these giant data systems.
Quite the engineering feat.
Yeah.
So we've really covered some ground today. Strategic platform building for startups, that Lambda payload boost, the whole vibe code debate, and now Pinterest wrestling with data at enormous scale.
Yeah, quite a journey through different layers of the tech stack. And maybe a good final thought for everyone listening is, thinking about these trends: efficiency, quality, technical debt. How might you reevaluate your own work? What's the key thing you'd take away and perhaps apply maybe even tomorrow?
Spoken tech for your ears.